Hi-ho everyone, my name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to Funemployed. Highly requested, we did it just kind of out of the whim, and you guys really seem to enjoy it, so it's back. If you didn't watch the last one, go do that so that you know what's happening, but pretty much the gist of it is, every round there's one person who is the interviewer, and we are all trying to get whatever job they have. They'll draw a card, it'll be like, I don't know, masseuse, and then we all have to use our cards to figure out and explain as to why we would be the best person for the job. So with that said, we're going to start, except this time we're going to do the late to the interview type of game. So the only difference is now the 4 cards or 5 cards, whatever you're dealt, you can't swap those. You're just dealt those cards. You got to make them work for better or for worse. I have a feeling it'll be a lot for worse. But with that said, let's hop into it.
Whee!
Yay!
Wow. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been here before.
I hate reruns.
Yeah, I was an auctioneer once.
Yeah, were you?
I was.
So the job.
All right, well, you better be real good for this.
Oh, jeez.
You
can't look at your cards till you're flipping them. You can't look at your cards till you flip them.
Okay.
Oh, is that really how this works?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
How do you
Let me
flip
see.
them?
You can hit F to flip.
Oh.
F. Does everyone
Alright.
see them if I flip them?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but now you're gonna see what it is.
Okay, so
yeah, don't flip it.
wait.
Okay, so just reshuffle. Just redo it.
I can't.
No, keep him as is.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
you gotta...
we can't. We'll just go. All right. So first up, Arios, I'm looking for an auctioneer. I need somebody that's going to be able to sell all these cheeses and wines and all that fancy stuff. But I need you to do it good, and I need all this product moved. So how are you going to do this for me?
I like yob.
Perfect.
Yob.
sound like a French
I think you're gonna be great. I'm not the interviewer, but you're gonna be fantastic.
I mean, think about it.
like-
He's privileged with a French accent.
Yeah, is that fluid?
Is
Let's get out of here,
yob
boys.
French?
This man's done.
I don't know if yob is French. I like yob.
I don't know.
All right, that was quite the sob story. I'm in tears. We'll try
Yeah,
again, Bless.
come
Don't worry. All right, Blue.
Yeah. Let me just...
Lead by example.
All right, so obviously being an auctioneer takes a whole lot of ripped abs. I can rip the shit out of these deals. Rip it hard, rip it long, Beyblade, rip that shit, rip a fart. Whatever you rip, I got. Next up, I can't feel pain, emotion, anything. I haven't had sex in years because I can't feel the tip of my penis.
All right.
Now, just for the same reason that I can't feel, the same reason I can't feel people when they want deals. I'm not going to give them deals. I'm going to give them the truth. And that's the only thing that matters in life. Next up, I'm a walker. That's about it. I walk a lot because I can't feel. So because of the fact I can walk for days, walk for miles, walk everywhere without feeling a damn thing. I don't feel fatigue. Also, I got mad bitches because of this. Because everyone knows the best way to get a girl is to be a cold,
How did you
condescending
get a
asshole.
card like
I get a
that?
whole lot of bitches. Can't feel shit. Just like Edward Scissorhands. Hire me, bitch.
Oh god.
Man.
I'm pretty sure you're
That was a
just a
hard sell.
walker, and we need to get Carl.
I don't know.
needs
I
to
kind of like. I like yob.
All right, Rob. What qualifies you to be an auctioneer?
I don't know who that guy was, but first of all, I sell a lot of treasure. I go way back in the day, bro. I've been selling since the pirate days, bro. I'm the best
Wow.
seller west of the Nile.
I'm more interested in how you're still
the
alive.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I found the Fountain of Youth kind of thing. It's the Johnny Depp, that
Oh, that's
movie. I was
cool.
in that. I was an extra. It
Nice.
actually was the Fountain of Youth. Yeah, so
Congrats.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you. Also, I sell spaceships, so I'm also
An
I'm
exotic
also
collection.
multicultural. Exactly. So I can sell to pirates,
Multicultural.
and I can also sell to aliens, dude. Have you ever seen the Gleep Glops?
I've only heard of them.
Like,
But
Hey,
they
speak
have
creeps,
deep
bro,
pockets,
okay?
so I'm interested.
Exactly. They got deep pockets and creams, bro. You're gonna get a lot of those coming in here. Extra credit, man. It's not extra credit as in terms of like schoolwork or something. It's like extra credit. It's a brand new credit system with credit cards. And I offer that. So
Wow.
like it's like we give them like $10 to use, but then we charge. I think it's like 90% interest on it. So
Wow,
like
that's a
it's
good deal.
yeah, exactly. So it's a win-win for us. They have
And I
no
mean,
idea. So.
Who
I'm
reads the
pretty sure the
terms and
government
agreements?
just started cracking down on that.
No, Dado, our overlords are actually
Yo,
like
he gets extra credit on his taxes.
The government
also,
doesn't reign over interstellar.
exactly.
trades.
Blue.
Yeah,
it
so.
doesn't fall under that jurisdiction. Also, I was a very sheltered child.
Dort, what qualifies you?
Oh, God.
Well,
What gives you the right?
I
what
have-
gives you the right?
I'm handcuffed.
We can't see that.
What
You have
gives
to
you the
flip it
right?
over.
You have to flip it over.
There we go.
There we go. I'm handcuffed. Second of all,
Kinky.
I own a club.
Nice.
Ooh.
Third of all, I have a peg leg once again. And fourth, I have hash browns in the oven right now,
All
ready
right,
to be
so
served at the auction.
just so I
Just so people won't get
understand,
hungry during the auction.
you own a club where you serve hash browns, but you're currently handcuffed to your peg leg. Is that
Yes.
okay? That is. I'm gonna have to fight a lot of offers to get you on the job. So I'll. I don't know if we have the budget. We'll see. Sure.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
Yes, come in, please.
First of all, hey, yeah, I really want this job because obviously, you know, you kind of want an auctioneer that swears a lot because it gets people's attentions. He's like, buy this fucking item.
All right. So I
Yeah.
know.
Whoa. All right. $20.
Damn,
over
all
here.
right, yeah, $30. You know what I'm saying? And then also, you know, I like to keep it loose. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I swear a lot, but you know, I like wearing like baggy clothes and stuff, like a truth hug. So I mean,
I'm pretty loose too.
I used to be
For
an
different
auctioneer
reasons.
back
That's
in,
tight.
you know,
That's tight.
Okay.
you know, doing some black market.
Okay, but we do
auctioneering,
have
selling, like livers.
formal
What?
Fridays here. Will you be able to
Oh,
meet the dress
well,
code?
I mean, it all depends because I have no sense of humor. So,
Right. Well,
Oh man, that was a layup.
great. Yeah, that's wow. You have me. You were like you put the bait in the water, and now I'm hooked. I'm on the hook. You got me.
you know, I'm glad I got you because you know.
Are you sure it's just loose
Libido?
clothes? Are you sure it's just loose clothes?
Libido. Oh God! Please don't make fun of me for not saying that right.
Good libido, baby.
Living libido loca. All right. Dado, what qualifies you to be an auctioneer? Shark, you can leave the room now.
Oh, thank you.
I don't like how you're looking at me. Yes, Dado, come on, sit
Yeah,
down.
you know, let me just get my resume out here real quick.
He's
Here's a
prepared.
plastic bag.
You know, I have the greatest tips for being an auctioneer. I can train the other auctioneers on how
Okay.
to do my style of auctioneering, which is award-winning
Wow,
auctioneering.
I didn't know they handed out awards for it, but
very,
okay.
very, very soft hands. I'm going to be able to handle the crowd very easily, pointing at everyone, making sure everyone is acknowledged
Look at
when
his
they
soft
need to be
hands.
acknowledged. Steroids. I'm
My
a
man.
huge advocate of steroids. I'm a
Absolutely.
big dude. People are going to notice me all the time. They're not going to lose me in the crowd. They're not going to lose me on stage. I'm going to be towering over that podium, making sure that everyone has their bids. Finally, if you don't hire me, I'm going to kill you. And the only thing
Oh.
that is going to save you is this little vial that I have right here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Oh,
nice.
shit. Don't let
Oh,
out the
dear.
antidote.
Okay, that's,
Oh, that's a great
perfectly
tip.
fine. Bless. Let's come back to you. Are you prepared for this interview? I know we rushed you in.
I
and-
think I got this. I got
Okay.
this. I appreciate that. Can I shuffle my cards again? Is that
No.
possible?
No.
or- Oh, feels bad. All right. Well, let's start this thing up. First, I am obsessive compulsive. Hey, if you don't raise your hand and like you just don't care, I'm not going to be able to pick them, and they're not going to be able to get the auction really going. And then jetpacks. I use
Whoa.
jetpacks while I try to auction off your product because that is the most important thing: is to have your attention. And what better way to get attention without
I like
a
it.
jetpack? And third, I love to stroke
What?
the deals. I like to stroke the deals.
Okay.
Yeah, making sure that your item gets sold for the best possible profit. And lastly, stools. If you got a stool, I'll sell it.
All right, so you only sell stools and jetpacks. You kind of have some weird vibes going on with the whole stroke thing, and you're not going to sell very often because unless they follow exactly the right process, you're not going to take their bid. Is that what I'm getting here?
I mean, you're thinking a little too into it, but yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me what about these wings? What?
Ah, yes. Well, I do love wings, and I sell bird wings for a cheap price. But I try to get the most out of the bang of the buck for it as quick as I can do it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Now I want to come back and re-interview some of you, because I feel like we don't have closure here. So, Blue, why are you always high?
Yeah, Blue. Why are you?
Did you put it over here? Where'd you put it? Oh, you put it high? Oh,
right
shit.
Look at him. He's
Well, I
still
mean-
high. God.
I really didn't want to bring my medical history into this, but I suffer from uncontrollable erections. And
Wow.
look,
I'm sorry.
it's really
Helps me
rough.
too.
I'm always high because
That sucks
without
because you
medical
can't
marijuana-
feel them too. That's rough.
Hey, did he?
Without medical marijuana,
Yeah,
and
lucky
it's
brother.
dangerous. You know, it's dangerous because all that blood flow down there. I can't feel it. It's dangerous.
I'm more
I could
worried about the
pass
people
out.
you're gonna poke, but
I had fainting spells. I would poke people uncontrollably, not the Facebook style, more like the Pornhub style, and nobody likes that.
all right, Rob. Why
without
don't we
consent.
come
I'm
over
not
to
done
you?
yet. Let me talk about my uncontrollable
Rob,
erections.
speaking of
I
that,
need this
what
marijuana to stay high all the time.
you still have wet dreams? Why is that?
Well, it's like to stimulate, man. It's important to always kind of like make sure it's working, kind of thing. And so, like, the only time I ever have off of work is when I'm sleeping, dude. So, like, the only time I can get that kind of stuff in is when I'm asleep. So that is like why it happens. It's for a reason, but it's every night.
All right, this is going.
Yeah.
This is great. Dork. To
Just thought
follow
I'd be honest, and I don't think you should be bringing that up.
to follow up with that.
Yeah, this guy's a jerk.
I can't help but
He's
notice
right.
the first thing about you. You have pretty jacked forearms. Why is
Oh,
that?
God.
Well, because it's hard to.
He's in my steroid program.
All right, that checks out. That checks out.
I got nothing.
It's all the Rule 34 he watches.
Sorry, I got you. He's in this. He's
Yeah,
in the
it's the
steroid program,
steroid program.
that I'm a part of.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I can vouch for him.
Shark, I can't help but feel like you're not quite fit for the job because
Wait.
you're a bit of a sloth. How's that going to help?
Well-
Because if you're slow, we need someone fast.
Well, I may be slow moving around, but my mouth is pretty fast. If you want to
Whoa.
find out later. I'm not talking about that. We could talk. I could like speak fast.
TOS.
Okay,
I was saying I could talk
TOS.
fast.
Dado, you seem like a pretty good candidate.
Yes, sir.
But what's going to be the hook? What's going to really bring me in here?
I mean, I feel like I already covered a lot of my hooks. My soft hands, the steroids. Let's not forget the antidote because clock's ticking. Okay, that donut that you had earlier. I know it's not sitting well. So I kind of feel like I went over most of my hooks already. Unless we're talking about one of my hands, which is actually a hook. Don't really like to talk about it, but it does make it easier to point.
So we have a peg leg and a hook guy. All right, I know. And Rob came back from pirate time selling treasure.
We were in a pirate club association earlier, and then I got him into the steroid group, and now we're a little bit better. Okay.
All right.
was a rough time
Nothing
in our
some
lives.
steroids can't fix.
Look, with me, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to poke someone's eye out, and they don't need eyes to auctioneer. Okay.
Arios, I know I like Yob. But why do you need those brass knuckles, sir?
I like yep.
Wow, that was moving.
I respect that, man.
That was moving.
It's been 20 minutes since you said that.
It's hard to say who's gonna win this one. Will you please enlarge my stamps?
And
Sorry, we'll make you feel manly with
Yeah,
that.
if you
Thank
say
you.
so.
there you
Okay,
go.
too
No,
big,
it's
too big, too much. Okay, all right. I don't need to
There we
compensate.
go.
Let's bring her
Hey
down.
man, I got jack
Right there,
forearms.
right
I'm built for this.
Bring her down. Bring her down. All right. This is the cutting board floor or cutting floor, whatever.
Okay, well, reject this.
Cutting room floor. is
Shark,
what you're looking for.
I don't think I really need to tell you why I'm going to have to.
Aw.
Listen, the last thing we need is some sexual scandal because you can't control yourself. All right. So
What?
we're just going to go ahead and
I just
reject
have a potty
you.
mouth. What do you mean?
Arios, I gotta be honest. I don't speak I like yop, so we're gonna have a difficult time
Aw.
I like
understanding what that is.
No, Arios, there's
Dork,
no job here for you.
You seem like a great club owner, but I'm not so sure about an auctioneer. But keep working those forearms. You're doing great. Bless. I feel like your limited stock on what you can sell is gonna hurt us. So I'm gonna have to reject you as well. We're gonna come over, Rob. Dado.
Oh,
Listen, you're trying to kill me. I don't like that. Because guess what? Joke's on you. I switched donuts, and I gave Bless that one because I don't like custard-filled donuts. So Bless is on the clock.
Well, you know what? You're just gonna have to live with that on your conscience.
I can.
Conscience.
Don't worry. That's fine. That's fine with me. And Blue, listen. You've got the job!
Boner boys.
Listen,
Boner boys.
A job like this, you need to be
all
a
right,
little
don't look at
buzzed
your
all the
cards
time.
until it's your turn.
You need to be a little, you know what I'm saying? A little absent-minded, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, it all goes down there, big guy. What do you mean?
Good.
Unbelievable.
But I feel bad, man. The guy has raging boners all the time. That can't be easy.
Okay, so the job, we're gonna be wings.
No, no.
No, secret. It sounded out.
Secret agent.
Secret agent.
Oh, secret
Secret
agent.
wings.
Yeah,
Well, welcome to the agency.
I've been
everybody.
abducted.
Oh God.
Is that how you spell
jeez.
abducted?
No,
That's
that is abducted.
that's abducted.
There is definitely a B. Abducted.
You
Uh,
are.
oh my god.
You can't take that back. Oh, God.
really?
No.
It's built in.
Wait, can we move back? Or
No, it's all
No.
good because
I don't think so.
I have to go
Um,
oh,
Can I-
It's the donut. The donut's got him. He's dead. The donut
I'm
killed
dead.
him. This is on you, Dado. All right, can we quit breaking the game?
I claim no responsibility
The
whatsoever.
donut did it. Oh, hey, hello. I am
How are you?
I'm androgynous until I flip
Hi.
over these cards. Hello, sir.
Perfect. All right. Well, you are applying for what does it say here? For wings.
It's
What?
No.
secret agent.
Secret agent. What
Secret
makes
wings.
a good wing secret agent?
Well, it's quite simple. I'm a bird. I'm already a penguin, so clearly it's on the cards. Well, good times at Tijuana. Area. I'm not talking about the restaurants. I am talking about Tijuana, Mexico, baby. I know you got a little bit of Hispanic blood in the area, so we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
You know what? You won't even know you're having a great time. That's how secret the wings are.
Pants are optional.
A black
Oh.
hole.
Oh.
Take that as you will. I have a black hole, and you are welcome to enter.
Okay,
Crystal
Tijuana,
ball. I can
like
see in your future that you're entering a black hole in Tijuana. And finally, I'm a Mormon.
Really? This is
That
getting
really rounds you out.
interesting. Tijuana, black holes, Mormons. This
Yeah.
Is,
This goes
a
deeper
little
than I
confusing.
thought.
Do I have the job?
Right. Well, on a scale of North Korea to America, how free are you tonight? I'll give you that.
The only terror I'm gonna have is you there, big boy. Oh, you nice.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'll keep you in the list. Alrighty. Robbie V.
What's that smell?
Roberto. Oh, sorry. It's, I haven't showered in 16 months. It's a really, it's a health thing.
He's Other guys
He's been
smell it, too.
undercover in the
Alright,
slums
well-
for a while.
All right,
Yeah,
well, it's
what
pretty
makes you,
bad. So, all right,
Let's see what you got. You got cavities.
He's like, what do I do with this?
code name cavity.
I just passed out, dude. You smell so fucking bad, man. Oh my
Sorry about
god.
that.
It's all right. I can show you right now, but I have a mouthful of cavities. So, like in secret agent fights, I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I'm gonna try to
Yep.
keep it on the low. When I get punched in the face by a bad guy, they can't really hurt me. So I just have a mouthful of cavities. It's like a bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting to get used to it. I can finally like take this mask off.
He backs down again.
God.
He's-
Robert, please put your shirt back on.
Are you homeless or are you
I also have one of those sad childhood stories like Batman has. So like, if this ever turns into like a James Bond kind of franchise, we have like a backstory and some good
It
lore
won't.
to go through.
It's not going to turn into that.
Jesus, man, it's so musky in here, dude. I don't. All
Sorry
right.
about that.
Also,
really?
could be part of a franchise. I don't know. We could call it Minions or something.
What color are they?
They're yellow.
Oh, okay.
So I also got
Copyright.
this Magnum.
Yeah. Copyright
So
issues.
you know, it's always got to come with the job. So you don't have to provide me with one. I got a Magnum myself. My papa
right.
gave it to me.
My pop.
Oh my god!
It says
smells-
on your resume here, Rob, that you speak Russian. What language is that?
That is not the word Russian.
Accusers of exploitation.
Enemy
AC-130 above.
I slash it plus Ivan.
We'll give you a call.
Ivan.
Last bag, make it count.
Mag.
EMP! Holy shit!
Shadow, step on up.
Dork, it smells in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
first of all, my name is Shady.
Slim Shady.
Ooh, aftermath.
Second, Adala. That's what they call me.
They call it.
Third, I own a katana. That's my weapon.
That's pretty sick.
And fourth, I have a Dakota ring.
That's
love
pretty
it.
handy.
Yeah, it's one of my handy gadgets.
Somehow the most accomplished
your tool
person in
belt.
this room.
Dork, I hear it through the grapevine that your nickname is Chainsaw. What do they call you that?
Because I'm shady.
Thank you. Well, you can expect to be to hear back in the next 30 to 60 business days.
30 to 60 weeks. All right. Shark.
Oh,
Step
hey.
on-
Wow, it doesn't smell that bad. I don't know why.
Sorry
these
about
things
the
are
smell,
complaining.
yeah.
No, it smells alright. I think it kind
A
of
lot
smells
of
like
bad
me.
tartar sauce. And,
Smells-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little used to it. So yeah, I really want this job because I have a diplomatic immunity.
Again?
Yeah.
So I think it's perfect for being a secret agent to like, wings because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
Make
think
it saucy and
yeah.
yeah.
So
That could cause tension. Yeah.
I also have a utility belt.
Oh, what?
right?
The,
You know what I'm saying?
sorry, random.
Bad guys and stuff. And I also have a special pouch.
This is not looking
You
good
know,
for you.
in- I have a special pouch, enough room for the wings, dude.
Come
on.
Okay, continue, please.
And I also I hate you guys. I can't.
Got him!
I can also make it rain with
I got you.
all the
With what? With,
Yeah, with-
wings. What is it?
Just shouting the boys' feather.
And I also have green card, so you don't have to worry. That's I'm a,
So where are
I'm-
you
I'm
from
a-
exactly?
I am from Korea. I'm
Oh,
Korean.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay, well, you being a Korean, how would you relate all of your experiences to the Civil War? Exactly.
Well, me being Korean,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the United States Civil War, so yeah. But I do have this nice boomerang that could I could throw at bad guys and they could all die and stuff.
Stop.
Right. Well, I was actually talking about the secret underground Overwatch Korean Civil War.
Oh, back in 1769.
It was 1403.
Yeah, you're, a lot of docs here.
Yeah.
Literally handed the god hand, and that's how you deal it. Okay, Dado.
Dado.
Use boomerangs as a form of weapon shark. That's
I've heard
very
good,
Operation
good
Boomerang.
things about you, Dado. I've heard very good things. Impress me.
Well, as any qualified secret agent is, I have many, many licenses. License to kill, license to
Yes.
drive. I have a license for a tractor for some reason. I had an off year. Next, my gag reflex is just non-existent whatsoever. So if we need to do any sort of, more sexual related crimes, investigations or anything,
There's
I'm not proud of it, but I'll
Right.
do what needs to be done.
so many ways you could take that. Why does it
Okay.
always have to be sexual?
the easiest. Very,
Oh my
very.
God.
I have a very soft voice. I'm very easy to listen to.
You do.
I'm very.
Yeah.
I'm very good with the opposition because
You are.
they want to listen to me, right? I'm just
Yes.
naturally trustworthy because of my soft
are.
voice. You always just want to listen to what I have to say.
Exactly.
Right.
I love your voice. When we first started this interview, I was fully clothed, and now I'm naked. So just your voice is incredible.
I wasn't even looking, but I'll take your word for it. Finally, past all that, I am emotionally a wreck. I am unstable. But that means if I don't know what I'm doing, how's the enemy going to know what I'm doing, right? If I am just so unstable that I can't even control myself, there's no way that the enemy is going to be prepared for anything that I'm going to do.
Right.
Did me and Dado show up at the wrong interview? 'Cause, like,
I'm not really sure what we're.
Soft voice,
Sugar
soft
applications are
hands.
actually down the hall.
Okay. I want you to tell me what this means to you. If the rooster doesn't crow in the morning, the macaroni won't ever be crispy. What does that mean to you?
Can you repeat that one more time?
If the rooster doesn't crow in the morning, the macaroni won't ever be crispy. How do you relate that to yourself?
I mean, that sounds like
mean to you?
standard. That sounds like a standard secret agent call out. You know,
Yeah.
the eagles in the nest, the bacon's in the oven.
Yes.
That sounds like very, very standard under
cat is on the
what is it? JS subsection C for callouts.
Seven.
I see
JavaScript,
you
Apple.
two are familiar with how to be a secret agent 101.
yes, Apple, iPhone,
Indeed.
Samsung Galaxy.
I think it's about that time. Mr. Fruit, step on up. Let's see
Hey,
what you got.
Favoritism.
Is that wings I smell? It's delicious.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yes, teriyaki.
Oof.
Hey, you also got some brown on your nose, Christian.
Well, I'm actually I don't have any personality until I turn over these cards because I'm not entirely sure who I am.
Who said
Going
that
to Pound
first?
Town, huh?
Okay.
I know.
You might get the wrong idea from me. Okay.
I mean, that kind of explains that brown on.
Most people think it's Pound Town, but I actually like to pound my enemies. Okay, you don't want to be on the wrong side of me. All right, because I'll pound you into some ground beef. All right, so watch it. Okay, I know how to handle myself. I know how to toss some hands. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, this Rob guy, I don't know who he is, but keep talking, you'll catch some. It was very tasteless, in fact, Rob. That was a very tasteless jab, okay? I don't know if you're trying to get ahead of me in this interview, but I really don't appreciate it, okay? If I could
I'm
just
the one
have...
trying to get
You
ahead.
had your time, I had my time, okay? So this is my interview, okay?
Yes.
Now listen, Flaming Sword, I'm Game of Thrones up in here, okay? The Lord of Light is with me, all right? For the night is dark and full of terrors, but with this Flaming Sword...
It's full of bacon, actually.
It is, actually. That's what
That was a big misstep,
the
big
god
misstep.
of... Yeah, that's actually, it's
Oh,
just,
mistake.
it's a flaming
The
bacon
sword
sword.
doesn't even look real.
And I have so much
Thanks, I thought so too.
self-respect, okay?
Yes.
Aretha Franklin is just so proud of me, all right? I am sure of who I
There's
am.
no way back.
I love myself.
Right.
I love to beat up people
Yeah.
with my
yeah.
flaming bacon sword. So,
I applaud this job because I don't have self-respect.
Okay. Your resume looks good. You look good.
thanks.
Can you defuse bombs? But I need you to explain it to me using Morse code. That's a big part of the job description.
Okay. Luckily, I served 72 years in Baghdad, and there's a lot of Morse code.
72
That's a lot of
years.
years.
72
That is-
years, all right? I've learned a thing
Thank
or
you for
two
your
about
service.
Morse code, and bombs know 'em like the back of my hand. So, hold on, let me get out my Morse code.
Oh, jeez. Okay, stop, please.
And
I'm
that's
pretty sure you just said I am a hamburger.
Yes.
I think it was Beast Trigger.
that is offensive.
Molly turned on
Okay,
her.
I'm sorry. It's been a little while since I've morsed. You must apologize. It'll come back to me. Don't worry.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll
Is
give you a
that,
call.
is that the action of Morse coding to Morse?
Yes, I'm morsing. I'm morsing. Ow, ow, I'm beeping.
Morse to
I'm
Morse.
Morse is strong.
The verb
To Morse. Whatever, man. This
right.
isn't.
One of my favorite verbs.
I'm not here for Oxford's dictionary or something, right?
Well, I guess we'll start making our
Okay.
cuts here. Let's see here. Robbie, hello there.
Yeah.
How are you? Hi.
Good. How are you?
Good. Dork Shadow, hello.
Hello.
Hi. How
Hi.
you doing?
Pretty good.
Great. Shark. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh,
We're all
God,
doing
please.
pretty good, I think.
Wait, no, don't do this. Not the tiny rejection.
Oh,
no!
Debated.
Shit
Yep.
just got real.
Oh no.
Shark, I gotta say, diplomatic immunity, utility belts, boomerangs. I mean, there's not a secret agent that uses any of that stuff. Sorry.
Come on, really?
Dream.
Are you
man.
sure about that?
Dano, how's it going?
Yes, sir.
How's the family?
You know they're doing quite well. Thank you for asking.
Great.
Secret
Fruit.
agents don't give up information on their family.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, exactly. Fruit, hello.
Hey, hi. How are you?
You got the whole flaming sword thing. Pound town. It just sounds dangerous. It sounds.
Is it that
Flame-
one secret
Flame
agent?
sword was
beat
Morse
Dave?
code for
In
her
his
beef.
defense,
Yeah, and then the whole Morse code. You're incredibly rusty. You're just. I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I do like wings
Aereo,
though.
Total moron. Rejected. Let's see. Who do we have left here? Blue Eslo.
Can you reject the dead bless again?
Yes. No.
No, sorry.
Where is my rejected?
You dropped it.
you just dropped it right
Where
here.
did it go?
Right there.
There
right
it is.
here.
It's right
It's
there.
so
It is.
tiny.
My
There you
Blue
fucking
go.
Blanco.
Eslo. I gotta say Tijuana, black holes. I like it. I like it a lot. Tijuana, back in '77. Oh, good
77,
time.
baby.
What the fuck,
77.
Robbie,
God.
Wow.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Because you just
I'm
have
a
to get
simple man.
sexual. That's
Tijuana.
the key to half of these people is just get sexual.
No. You all.
Yeah, I know.
You,
Apparently, I gotta do that.
you all were wrong. He was literally having an application for wings, and you all only looked at the Secret Service thing. And honestly,
Exactly.
You did
should have
say
expected better
oh,
from you guys.
God.
Should have
All right.
expected better.
Literally said
Then he's a-
Tijuana.
He said he's
He was a
applying
wing
for
artist.
wings.
And he's like,
what did he
yeah,
apply for?
Tijuana.
Not wings. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll look to your
Yes.
left and look to your right, both of those people are your enemies, and I want you to fight to the death for this interview. Flight
Oh.
attendant
All right,
school
let's go.
Flight attendant school isn't for the faint of heart. You're gonna get a lot of fat people. You're gonna get a lot of drunk people. You're gonna get a lot of weird people. You're gonna get a lot of old people, mostly old people though, and they're all gonna want one thing: Diet Coke with rum. And are you gonna give it to them? Most of the time, no. So, all right, flight attendant boys, Rob, hit me with the sauce. What are you gonna do for me?
I don't bring rum to this flight. I bring box wine. I'm talking box wines for the pilots. I'm talking box wine.
Yeah.
Everybody, all these people,
Woo.
box wine. I'm giving it.
They don't
to them.
deserve. They don't deserve top shelf. That's
Hey,
right.
and tips, dude. You don't tip. But you got to tip though. Okay, like come on, like that's like come on. We run on tips around here.
That's right.
If I'm going to give you box wine and the pilot's box wine, I mean, come on, give me a little.
I like that.
Come
I
on.
like that a lot. It's
Give me a little
delicious.
bit of the cheese. You
A
know.
little bit of a hustle.
A little bit
Love
of
it.
cheese, my doggy.
Also, in case of emergencies, I'm Azor Ahai from Game of Thrones. I too have a flaming sword.
Hey, that's
Not
my
like the
thing.
secret agents above, but I went a little bit more into the lore, so I qualify like I know more. Thank you.
Definitely not herpes. Love it.
Definitely.
I also have a lot of pride, so I'm gonna make sure everybody has a great flight. That everybody is crunk when they come on. They come on. They come on the flight. They're sober. They come
yeah,
off
that's
the truck.
right. That's
How,
right.
how are you gonna hire anyone with a face like that?
I'm sorry, sir. Is it your turn? Thank you very much.
No,
I'm
sorry.
so sorry about that, Robert Venegas. That
How
was
could
really,
you say
really
no to that face? Asking you for
ridiculous?
Would you like
That's
box?
the face. That's the
Would
face.
you like
I got
box
box
wine?
wine, by the way.
I love it.
Box wine, by
and
the way.
It's a 10-year model, by the way. 11 in March.
All right. I want to make sure that you're applying for the proper job right now because this sounds like a really good flight attendant. However, it says here you wear a cape on every flight.
Well, okay, so that's just kind of for like hysterical purposes. So say like the flight's getting really boring, I will resort to jumping out of the plane and getting my cape sucked into the engine for like hilarious applause.
Like the
Holy
Incredibles.
crap, I,
I
love
like
the
it.
Incredibles.
yeah, exactly. So it's like kind of my homage to the Incredibles. So like, say if they had a bad flight, I'll do that. They'll be like, "Oh my god, wow!" Like,
Wow,
that's
he's
actually
dead.
funny.
Wow, that's insane. Our flight attendant just died, committed seppuku.
Yeah, but this box wine is 11, by the way.
It sounds like
If
you've
there's one
you've done
if there's
this
one
cake
thing
thing
people will know
before.
you by, if there's one people are gonna remember you by, it's that incredible box wine. I love it. Okay, Dork Shadow looks like.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We already know he's gonna win.
Just
It's
look
blue
like
and dork.
the
Let's be honest.
top level flight attendant level.
Somehow I'm not gonna win.
Yeah,
Hit us with that sauce.
You
Hit
tell
us
me
with that sauce.
these are my enemies, right? So the first thing I do is passive aggressive toward Sharktooth, negative 10 damage to him, and the next one I use my field experience, gain bleh.
Hey,
Hold on, let me-
Negative
Hold on, I
10
need to turn
knowledge.
Ramirez,
Ramirez.
last mag, make it count.
And I throw treats at Datto.
Thank you.
And now I'll use the walker to the bathroom because I need shit.
All right, why do we even need to interview anyone else? You're hired.
Wickedy start.
Where do I start? Okay, it seems more like you're RPing than you are being a flight attendant, which in some ways could be effective. Why do you have that large package next to you? What is the purpose of that? You know, you
I
can't.
gotta take a shit!
Okay. Well,
I got absolutely no answers, and somehow I'm completely.
hey, some guy in the lobby just shit his pants, dude. What's this deal?
He came running out and didn't make it. You
Still
could-
don't know what's in that package. I'm a
Oh
little
my
bit
god,
ups-
it's like
a little bit nervous.
Jesus,
so bad.
I thought that Arios guy smelled bad.
Yeah. Oh, not as bad as that though, dude. I don't know
Jesus.
what. He
All right,
must
y'all
have
gotta
been
get
out
used to that smell. People shit themselves when they're a million feet in the air. All right, Sharktooth. Here's
Oh,
the sauce.
hey.
What you got there, big guy?
Obviously, I bring a lot to the table. Like,
Mm-hmm.
first off, I have handcuffs.
Ah.
You know, we could get. Oh God, I just thought about like fruit hating us, just being everything sexual. I'm sorry. I'll change it. I'm not gonna make it sexual. Okay.
You were trying to.
This is a handout. This is a handout, Shark. This is easy. This is
how you win, though.
This is
Look.
free.
I just wanted to flip the next one and it's like just says like sex on it.
No, Shark. You go to the passengers when they sit down. You go, would you like a pillow, a blanket? Do you need some headphones, or how about some handcuffs? Okay.
Or you could go the route of being handcuffed in bed.
See, I was thinking more police officer.
Yeah, like detain
Dano, no.
a violent
but my
passenger.
mind- yeah, my mind visits. You know.
All right,
Closer.
just do whatever you
In
were gonna
first
do.
class, we have a
Anyways,
special
you know.
deal on handcuffs.
yeah, we
Pink
sell
fuzzy ones.
handcuffs on the flight,
Right,
and
let's do it.
obviously, you know. Oh my
It might as well have been. God.
Just go for it, Shark.
You
Just go
can't
for it.
write that stuff,
Yeah,
man.
work with the cards are dealt, my friend.
Write that.
you know, we're not your ordinary flight.
Oh yeah.
Say that, you know what I'm saying? We got fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh yeah. I like
just-
this.
Just
Let
go to
this
the
card
next
just
one.
Say the rest.
What
And,
else you got?
I can also defuse
Okay.
bombs. You know, when you know we are that kind of weird freaky deaky.
How are you gonna make
flight.
these bombs?
but sometimes we get haters, right? And
Hater. I hurt my haters,
You
dude.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Same.
Hashtag I hurt my haters.
All right.
You know, they
I
might
hurt my
plant
haters,
bombs
so.
and stuff, and I'm trained.
They're not gonna plant these bombs in our hearts, you know?
And,
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I also, sell steroids on the flight because,
Oh yeah,
we want some jack dudes on our
especially
flight.
for the older people, you know. It's gonna
Do you
take a
think
little bit of
steroids?
time to
You
really
just
get
take
it
them
up.
and it's just like poof, like a balloon. Is that how
your
Like
arm just like
peanut
inflates like a
syrup
balloon? Yeah,
like
exactly.
Popeye? Yeah, just.
All right. Well, Shark. I mean, I don't think I think this card speaks for itself. It's
Don't
clear
give him
that
a
you're
freebie.
Tyrannosaurus.
Gosh dang it!
I mean, what makes you a sexual Tyrannosaurus, Shark?
Why don't I
Well,
get these
I
kind of
mean,
cards, man?
I know I sell steroids, but I mean, I kind of break the rules and use them myself.
You get the fuzzy.
Wait.
Holy shit!
Wait,
I-
but
You use
do
the
use-
fuzzy handcuffs on yourself too?
Oh, I mean, would you like to know if you hire me?
All right, to be continued. Jojo
To
meme.
be
Dado.
God.
It's gonna be
Hello.
really hard to follow that one up, my dude. But I want
Yeah,
you to
you know, it is, but
I can't wait
let me
until my
let me
cards
get
are
my
like,
resume out of my backpack
watch
here
paint
and,
dry.
we're off to a great start here at this this
I'm
interview.
gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, my dude. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
You know, I've been through a lot of terrible things on flights, and
Good pivot,
you know,
good
I
pivot.
know how to correct those things when they do get terrible. You know, any sort of bad situation, guy running up and down the aisle, you have loud children. Yeah, I can put a damper to that. Next, I have my decoder ring. Gives me
I like
all my advice while we're on the flight. If you know, I just punch in like child is screaming too loud, and the decoder ring, it just tells me what to do, just right there, and I can relay all that information.
That's incredible technology. You shouldn't
I have
be
one
using
of
You know,
those.
things.
we are in the future's now.
Okay.
Can you use
It's
that
right
for
here.
the YouTube algorithm and then just like let me know what it says?
Yeah, I'll punch that in. I think I need a firmware update for it though.
Okay.
I feel like you would have done Dado does Fortnite if you had the decoder ring earlier, because that would have been just a. Okay, go on to Greed.
Green, you know, I always want to make as much money for the airline as I possibly
Dado does Fortnite, I
can.
like
So
it.
whatever we can cut down on, you know, one less olive in the salad. Okay, save $7 million. Okay,
I do hate
I'm all about
7 mil?
saving money.
Whoa.
All those olives over all those
Over a
flights over
year?
the course
Think
of a
about
year.
it, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
On olives.
Okay?
That's a lot of olives.
You take out one cracker out of the soup crackers from the package. It's $4 million right there.
Only one
$4
saltine
million.
cracker. Come on.
No. I'm talking about like the small oyster little cracker thingies.
I love those.
The
I love
really
those.
good
Those are
ones.
good.
Like you can live with that one.
Wait, you're
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
Yeah,
reduce
you
those?
Bite size too.
I'm already boycotting.
Look, I'm about saving money here. Okay.
Okay, well, Dado, I
Those are
really like your.
tasty.
Oh, holy grail! What's
Finally,
oh.
I always have the holy grail on me for those unruly passengers. You know, because
chose
sometimes
Blessed by Christ.
Wisely.
You chose wisely.
I always have my holy grail around for those unruly passengers.
Mhm.
And you know what? It just takes care of all the work for us, and it makes
Like
them.
Begone Demon? Like what's the holy grail?
You know, sometimes it's begone demon, and then sometimes you know, they just disappear.
I would have thought you were a
Not
knight of the
literally.
Templars, but I guess
Are you
not.
But-
a holy knight? It
You wear
seems
chainmail?
like you have a lot of.
You wear chainmail?
You
My
wear chainmail,
grandfather
don't you?
was, and it was a relic passed down through the generations.
I feel like that should be
And,
put in a
so I just kind
museum
of bring
or
it with
something,
me because
but-
I don't
Sounds
like
illegal.
to leave it at home.
So it's totally illegal
because
if it just makes people
I'm-
disappear.
Well, no, I not literally, just like it disappear into their own mind, and then as soon as we land, they just kind of wake up.
Wow, that is even sketchier. Well, despite that, I mean, it says here you have fantastic survival skills. Now,
I mean, you have to this day and age. You know, everyone's trying to crack down on terrorism, so you got to have those
Nice
instincts.
buzzword.
I
Nice
know how to
buzzword.
fly. I can get us safely to the ground in case both pilots happen to pass out. Right? Perhaps we accidentally gave them both the same meal and they both got food poisoning. I can guide that baby down safely.
man, it's like you have an antidote or something. That's incredible. Well, I mean, Dado, fantastic stuff. I mean, you're really
Thank
the
you.
front runner here for
Thank
the
you, sir.
investigation. I mean, the
You have me at terrorism.
the
that's
interview
great.
right now.
Buzzword.
Please
don't
demonetize.
No demonetization. Mr. Fruit,
Yeah.
a bowl of fruits. Why are you going to be the best flight attendant known to man?
You know what? That's a question that I'm ready to find out the answer to. Okay. I have a magic wand.
Mm-hmm. What about
Think
that
of
magic
it,
wand?
and I can make it come to reality. That passenger making too much noise, poof, he's gone.
Every single one
This
of you
guy-
sounds like an RPer.
Okay, well then, what do you want me to do with the magic wand?
Just keep going. Just keep going. I
Actually,
wanna
you know
more
what?
about
I'm
this
a great
magic
flight
wand.
attendant because here's what happens. Okay, flight starts. I just go poof. We've landed. That means all us flight attendants and pilots, we get to spend most of our time doing whatever we want at whatever destination we want. Okay, so that sounds like a pretty good deal
Beautiful.
to me. But I like the workplace to be organic. Okay, I like there not to be too much of a hierarchy. If somebody has a problem in between the flight attendants or this person's gossiping about this person or, you know, interrelations, you know how that can be. You know what? We work it through together. Because I believe in Buddhism. And life itself is precious, and we all are great things. What are these cards? And just like you're,
Wait, I'm sorry. What, cards?
like I said, life and people are a treasure, and we need to value every single customer because the customer is always right. And please, my family started. So. Unfortunately, the magic wand can't make money or food appear. So,
All right, Tinkerbell, I really like your application so far.
I am a vegan, at least with Buddhism, and we just live off fruit and
It
nuts.
says right here, your official name is not Mr. Fruit. You call yourself Wasp McGee. Why is that?
Well, they call me Wasp McGee because it all started. I was. Why do you got to do this to me?
Suddenly became Southern.
Well, you tell me I'm McGee. What do you think? Like Wasp McGee. It just they call me Wasp McGee. They call me Wasp McGee because I was
Okay, I get it.
I was a
Wasp
child
McGee.
once, and listen, there was a wasp nest, and it killed my neighbor's boy McGee, and it was my fault, but I covered it up, and so I live with that guilt, and I call myself Wasp McGee.
Oh my God, Arios, please go.
Why can't I get Screw and Sexual Tyrannosaurus and handcuffs? God.
Arios, why are you gonna be the best
Wasp
one?
McGee.
Hey, what's going on? I would make a good flight lady because I breed crabs.
Are you
We don't even-
what the hell is going on here? I'll make a good flight lady because I breed crabs that have,
Yeah.
but they do have camouflage on them, so that'd be a good consolation. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if that
It's gonna win.
Arios.
I don't know why we bother.
Holy shit, I like that. Woo! All right. I don't know what the fuck you're doing here.
I think you're called.
It's not like you needed it, but you're clearly a diplomatic community.
I breed crabs. You can, buy 2 for $50.
Secret agent interviews down that hall, big guy. All right. All right.
God.
Jesus Christ, you're all terrible except for Rob. I'm gonna be honest.
I hate my life.
All right.
Well, I thought I did well.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dano did
good.
well.
Satisfactory.
You are a
I
Dark Souls
existed.
character. You are a Dark Souls character, and you need to go back to Dark Souls for Shark Tooth.
Yeah.
The whole sex dungeon thing on flight is a revolutionary pitch, and I really enjoy the ideas that you bring to the table.
Right.
However, I think you're gonna have to go back to the drawing board because we are a rated G Disney only plane.
Oh, come on.
Look, Dork, I mean, you're the total package. You've got a walker, you've got treats, you've got field experience, you've got passive aggressive. However, in the real world, outside of your D&D session, we require actual skills. So unfortunately, you're going to have to get out of here, kiddo. Jesus Christ. Well, it looks like it's down to Robbie V and
Just reject me.
fucking Wasp McGee over here. I don't know what the hell that
Wasp
means.
McGee.
You tell me.
Jesus
You ask me why I've got
Christ, dude.
Wasp McGee after those cards. What do you want from me? You're making me fight even uphill battle. Come on, bro.
Hope you have a good time in the Ant-Man movie coming up in a
Yeah,
couple months,
dude.
homie. You're going to be
Thanks.
great.
Appreciate that,
Congratulations,
dude.
Robbie V.
Get in there, mate. Come on. Hey, I'm looking for a motivational speaker.
Dude, fruit,
Oh,
same,
yeah.
man. Same.
Well, Daddy, you did.
Arios, you're not
you
supposed
did-
to look at him yet.
Yeah.
God.
God.
Okay, give me these 2 cards. I'm dealing you new ones.
This is what you get. You've been a bad boy.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm on Twitter, social.
Wait, we're starting Arios? Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Twitter,
starting Arios because he just can't wait to look at his cards.
I'm on Twitter. My handle's El Diablo. And I like films and I read minds. You can find me on Twitter at El Diablo. Thank you.
Okay,
Underscore. L underscore Diablo.
That's on Twitter. I also have LinkedIn as well.
Well, I'm looking at your Twitter, and it says you're the biggest collector in Texas you have the biggest erotica collection.
Yeah, that's why they call me El underscore Diablo.
He lives a sinful life.
What am I going through here?
I guess I'll hit you up on Twitter, El Diablo. Take it easy.
Appreciate it. El Diablo.
Can you send in Dork Shadow for me, please?
The real erotica collector.
Yo, man, that guy showed me his erotica collection. I'm actually intrigued.
Yeah, he told me, Dork, he has the biggest Rule 34 collection.
God damn. I'm gonna call that guy
This
after
side
this.
of the Nile River.
All right, what you got to offer me, Dork? I need a motivational speaker. I need to get people motivated, man.
Can I switch my card for this?
Why can't I? That's such a good card.
That's fun. What am I gonna do with that?
Trust fund babies.
Well, you
What
better do
card are you
something.
talking about? What's going on?
Torque's card.
Cards.
What are these cards? Like, seriously.
I'm here for a job, bro.
This is my resume, but I don't even remember this. I don't remember I own this jar of wasps.
Oh, it's Wasp McGee.
Oh, hey.
He's back. He
Yeah,
didn't get that other
Wasp
job.
McGee is
That's why he's here.
Wasp
Oh,
McGee,
no,
he gave me
not Wasp McGee.
his calling card. I was just walking up here, and then
You seem
We had
very
a guy come
confused.
here last week named Wasp McGee.
and I
Bad
got
guy.
addictive personality because erotica. I like that shit.
Oh my god.
That's
There's a
It drives-
constant in every one of your characters.
And I'm emotionally unstable too when it comes to erotica, because that's my
God.
weakness. If you show me erotica, I'm emotionally unstable.
Okay, can we?
my
How does
God.
any of that relate to being a
Dork, I
motivational
want you to do something for me.
classic Wasp.
Here's a rock. Please tell me something about the rock that is not erotica, please.
It's not a
One thing
There's
about
Rob.
this rock.
Rob.
Erotica.
It's very
not a rock.
hard.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
It's a mineral.
Okay.
Okay, well played.
Oh, it's not a rock, it's a mineral. Oh, just right. Thanks, Hank, for your time. Can you send in shark tooth?
Hey, yo,
Oh,
fuck
hey,
this guy,
it's-
man. He got erotica.
It's shark tooth. Okay, but hey,
I need a
think I'm-
motivational speaker.
Yeah,
shark.
yeah. I think I'm good for this job because I have a fancy hat. I think
I did
people-
notice that when you walked in.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. It's my favorite hat. It's my lucky hat. And the reason
You
I
seem
love
nervous.
It,
Take a
yeah,
drink of water. You
I'm a
seem
little nervous. Yeah.
Why is
yeah.
that? Well, if you're nervous, I need you to be a motivational speaker. I don't need you to
Okay,
be
I
nervous.
can explain why I'm nervous because I have this claw and
Oh my God! You don't have an
Yeah.
arm. You have a claw for a hand.
yeah, I know.
Oh my
that's why I was
God!
that's why I
That
wear the
Oh my
fancy
God.
hat. I wear the fancy hat so people could be distracted and just look at that.
You're
and
right.
think,
It worked.
Man.
I didn't even notice that.
I mean, come on. But also,
God.
there's a saying. I kind of need tips too, because like I know I want to help some people, but your boy's trying to
Okay.
catch some.
Well, yes. The world, nothing in this world is free.
yeah.
I respect
You know
that,
what I'm
guys.
saying?
Respect that hustle.
And last, I got this hat. Know what I'm saying?
No, dog.
Yo,
What
pull
you
up,
trying to
bro.
do with that? What you trying to do with that?
If
You
I
trying to
can't
kick it?
motivate
You
you,
trying to kick?
You know
Are
what
you
I'm saying?
asking if I'm trying to kick it right now? I'm down.
Yeah, you trying to chill, man?
Yo, I got these treats. You in, dude?
Oh shit!
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
All right, hey, I'll hit you back.
motivated right now.
Hey, I'll hit you back up after this. Can you send in the next dude?
All right, homie. Yo,
Hey, I'll
yo,
see you
Dado.
later, my dog.
Yeah.
Shark, I was gonna say that you could your claw for a hand. There's that book where the guy had to like saw his arm off because he was stuck in the boulder and it's all
That dude
motivational.
was lit. I'm make sure he comes back.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can-
127 hours.
yeah, but you could have talked about how like no one decided to make a movie or a book about your adventure where you had to, but
I never seen it.
But his claw was disgusting and mangled, dude. It looked like something out of Lord of the Rings, that an orc has.
You.
Oh, Dado, you're right here in front of me. I didn't even see you there.
I am right here. That is where I am.
Okay, you're just right to the point.
blunt.
here.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. You know,
Okay. man,
when you're being a
nice.
motivational speaker, you need to be straight to the
Well,
point.
yeah, did you hit me with your pitch, dude? I've seen a
Yeah,
lot of people do that.
I'm very, very, very self-entitled. But that kind of gives me an aura around myself that, people want to find out why I'm so self-entitled. But that's motivating to those people because I have such a status, or I think
Ooh.
I have such a status.
Okay.
Where's this going?
Well,
Go on.
You know, we all had our bad times.
Wait, Dado, can you pick up that piece of trash over there so I can bend over and pick it up?
Sir, I will not be humiliated in this.
I noticed something on your back there, though.
Yeah, you know, we all had bad times, and this is part of the time that was not so good for me.
Does that say
motivated
Cabo San
me.
Lucas 08? Cabo 08?
We all have our reasons for doing things, and this is something that I prefer to leave in the past. It's part of the reason why I want to become a motivational speaker, so people don't end up being like me with
Okay.
tramp stamps on them from
Oh,
Cabo San Lucas 08.
Dude, that is
The
true,
Wildcats.
because this is a motivational speaker about people who are addicted to getting tramp stamps. So
Yeah. Woo! All right, we're really kicking it here.
I mean, fire this man immediately.
Really, you know, I heard you talking to Shark Tooth, and if you ever want to take it up to the next level, let's just say I know some guys.
Okay.
That
Hey,
Cabo
I'll
San
leave it at
Lucas
that. I can
08,
respect that.
yeah, it was for 08 to about 13.
Okay,
It was a
08.
long 5 years.
Okay, I'm down.
All right. Finally,
I'm so motivated right now.
look, the things that led to the opium den and the tramp stamps, I had poor judgment in the past. I want to make sure, since I have that poor judgment, I know what it's like to go through it, and so I can elaborate to the people in the audience what not to do to have such poor judgment.
Nice save.
Okay.
Nice save.
Woo! Getting screwed on that one.
Might I
boys.
suggest
See you
laser
in the next
removal?
round.
Laser removal.
Hit me with that red.
Dado.
Have fun, fruit. Oh wait, no, I still need the card. Yeah, give me the card.
Yeah. It's looking like.
Not as opium.
See you
It
next
says
round,
under
Dado.
Cabo- After it says Cabo 08 on your tramp stamp, I see it says Original Sin. Is that like a nickname or something? Like, if I'm gonna like even think about hiring you or like have you in my office or not even just call the police as you walk out of here.
You know, I was
what
gonna
does
get
mean?
that. It was my nickname. You know, 08 to 13. I was with the wrong crowd. I even tried to get it across my knuckles, but I don't have that many. I could only get original across, and then
I think
Sin-
Original Sins actually fits though, doesn't it?
Well, original would fit on your knuckles, but then sin I would need somewhere else. I probably should have put it right underneath. But I didn't feel like it flowed well.
Yeah,
So-
dude, and hit me up with that opium, dude. I'm interested for sure. All right, can you send?
I'll see if
the
I still have
next-
his number.
Can you send? Hit me
This
up
is
with the
motivational.
bulletproof guy?
Yeah, I'll get him in here.
Yeah, no doubt, homie. Appreciate
He's
it.
like yet to be anyone that's motivational. Okay, listen. If you want to get on the right track, you need jacked forearms. It's super easy.
You're not wrong.
Listen, it's this global program I've been promoting. It's all about jacked forearms, okay? You know how you get those. I think you know how you get those. Why is that so important? You get that release, you get this dopamine and stuff, you're motivated, you're ready to go. All that noise
that's
out of the way. Plus it gets you jacked forearms. You know what ladies love to see? Get a little quarter roll sleeve. You know what I'm talking about? Show off those jacked forearms.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Italia, and I come from Italia, and where we are, we have, why do I get this stupid
Excuse me,
accent?
sir.
Listen,
Is that like some joke or something? I don't find that
no,
very
okay,
funny.
I will admit it.
No. If you think it's so funny,
Demonetize.
hold on. If you think it's so
Hey.
funny to come in my office
No.
and all of a sudden talk an Italian
Hey.
accent, you're gonna
Hey.
finish this
Let-
goddamn interview
let-
in Italian accent.
Listen. Don't make me, okay? Listen.
No, I don't care. You think it's funny that you think you can do an Italian accent in my office? You're gonna finish the interview in an Italian accent.
Mamma mia.
I have a sidekick. You know, I'm like Mario. I have a Luigi. And
Okay.
we go
Yeah,
around.
That's really
and,
funny. Yeah, keep it up, clown. Yeah.
we- Guys, thank you. God,
Last
dude.
card, come on.
So stupid.
Okay. Oh, you don't even know what that is, Christian. Good thing we didn't get it on. And if that was the card, this was definitely the card coming out.
Why do I always get the stupid
These
accents,
ladies,
dude?
It started off so good too.
Yeah, and then Italian. I see it flip over.
Hey,
so
get
you
him
gotta
out of
be
here! Get
kidding
him
me.
out of here, Blue.
Yeah,
Get him
get
out.
Hey, my boy Daddy Arno. Hey, my mother
outta
spit
here.
on your
Get outta
mother.
here.
Ah.
Yeah,
She
I
makes
gotta
all
go
the
get the papers.
pasta. Your
Hey, I gotta
spaghetti
go
is
get the papers.
gross.
Get the papers. all right?
DeVito,
Gotta get the papers. Get the
Oh my
papers.
god.
Is he Italian?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounded more
All
like
right,
I don't know
from New
either.
York.
What you got for me? I need a motivational speaker. So far,
I
I've
hate
had a
this
guy who thinks it's funny to talk an Italian accent, some opium dealer, a guy with a claw as a hand, and then some Wasp McGee translator or like fake guy. So I need something.
Watch Blue. Just get the good cards.
So I want you to know
Twitter.
it's not your fault.
At El Diablo.
And the most important thing.
Wait,
about
Blue, don't say
motivation-
that. Wait, don't even.
It's not your fault.
Stop.
It's not your fault.
Stop it.
It's not your fault.
Blue, not you, damn it.
The grass is not your fault.
Hey.
You did not mow it properly, but that's fine.
Hey.
It's not your fault.
Stop it.
That's the most important thing.
Hey,
You
Blue,
don't need to
you
mow
know
that
the
grass on
You
time.
know,
No.
don't you talk about grass
Rob.
like you know, like you
Rob,
know.
Rob, I don't know the grass.
God
I know
damn
the-
it.
The grass knows you, but it's not your fault.
Not you, dude.
There's a certain level of decency I want to show you, Rob, because the grass
So
isn't your
any
fault.
kind of decency, man. You're right. Like I never.
You deserve decency. You deserve love and affection in your life, Robert. That's the most
Never heard
important
that.
thing for all of us. You deserve minions. You're an evil doing minion. You mowed the shit out of those lawns. You murdered those lawns, Rob. Those lawns deserved it. All right? You know, you understand that?
Yeah.
Also the weed. You are a sexual Tyrannosaurus, and I want you to remember that.
I feel like
Fuck
that was
grass.
less
My
motivation,
father
more
used
like
to call me
a weird
sexual
therapist.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You-
How
you-
dare you?
No,
How
Rob.
dare you?
It's not your fault.
How dare you, dude? No,
not
it's
your
not even
fault.
about that anymore,
Yeah.
dude. That
It's not
brought
your
down
fault.
that no fault thing was about my boat accident, okay? But you totally lost the thing and called me a sexual Tyrannosaurus. How dare you, sir?
But you tried to ride your boat on the grass,
Not you, dude.
and it's not,
Not
your fault.
you.
Stop. Not you.
Okay, Blue. First off, he identifies as a sexual stegosaurus, so get it right. Okay.
Well, the card says Tyrannosaurus, big guy. So unless you want to write that, get your little whiteboard marker out there, Mr. Italiana.
Yeah, you take this Italian accent. All right, God.
All right. It's time to make some
Yeah,
cuts
I'm
here.
real motivated right now.
All right. Stop, dork. All right. El
Probably
Diablo,
some angry
I had a good time
interviewer.
talking to you, but
Honestly, he
Oh,
might have been the
Twitter.
most
Elio on
motivated.
Twitter.
He
No,
might
no,
have been
not-
the most
do
motivated.
not look up El. All right. Do not look up
I
El
am gonna
Diablo.
look. Is there an underscore in there?
There is. There's an underscore.
Diablo on Twitter.
Underscore. I want to see who El Diablo is.
Give me a follow.
Shout me out if you can.
I'm sorry, Dado.
For 8 years.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
It goes
Trans-
deep.
The shit.
It was definitely not cut.
All right. You're not coming to the opium den anymore.
Damn.
Dork, I don't know what that was. You didn't even try.
No.
All right. I needed a lot of RP for Blues to work. With Sharks, I really didn't need RP. He kind of did his thing there. I'm gonna reward you, Shark.
Oh.
Got a job.
Hey.
Welcome to the job, Market Shark.
All right. If I was hiring, none of you would get the job, myself included.
A reality show contestant.
Hi, is this thing on? You know how like they record and stuff? Like, hey,
Thanks for painting that
Shark
picture.
Tooth, 23, California. I
This is football.
have clammy hands, and I think the roommates would enjoy that.
What?
If I shake hands with them when I first meet them. I also have a jackhammer if
Oh.
anybody intrudes our new home.
You might trigger
in
Rob
the
again.
real
Hold
world.
on.
It
It killed his father or whatever.
I totally do not kill anyone's father with it. I just use it as self-defense. I also have a chainsaw.
Wow. You're a violent person.
Man likes construction.
I just want to remind the MTV people that I'm safe. All right, I use this as protection. Okay, so please, I want new friends.
He only
and
chainsaws when he has
I need a
probable
home.
cause.
Hey, calm
Yeah,
down,
yeah, I need a
Jeffrey.
home. And also, I also have a lift. So so I don't think people would take me serious with the guy with a chainsaw and
There
his
we go.
jackhammer. So I mean, it's fine.
Why can't I get a lisp instead of Italian accent? God.
Finishing this fucking
Alright,
interview, sir.
All right.
Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
We actually need that. You got some nice things. I actually like that. So
Oh,
you-
yeah.
you got-
Yes.
we need someone with lisp.
Oh,
I think-
thank you.
yeah, man.
Diversity.
Yeah, I see you around, man.
Oh, thank you. Fine.
All right, next is how do I read this? Dado.
Yeah, my name is Dado. I'm 28 years old. Currently live in Washington State. What? So I'm a bit of a klepto, and
Okay,
you know
good.
I think
My man.
some people will. Yeah, I got you, fruit. I got you. I'm a bit of a klepto, and you know people really like the like crazy people on their shows and whatever. I think I could drive a bunch of drama by messing with people's stuff. As I was saying, pretty slimy dude, but you always got to have like some of these super weird guys on the show, right? Like example 1 and example 2. I don't watch reality. That being said, yeah, I'm pretty liberal. I'm pretty easygoing with with whatever I'm doing. Mainly because I just steal stuff all the time, so I can be pretty easygoing. Because none of the stuff that I have is actually mine, so I don't really care what happens to it. And I think if you have me on the show, we're gonna get some good YouTube clips that are gonna go viral and really just promote the show even more. Like they see me steal, I don't know, like a chainsaw from a dude, and like I just like start like chainsawing part of the house, and it's just like whoa, crazy and stuff
Wow,
like that.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Did you guys see what Dado did in the last episode? Oh my
bunch
god.
of
Damn,
Bunch
Dado,
of-
that's
clips for the show.
that's,
to put on
that's
the
really
YouTube
something.
channel.
I mean, yeah, you rock, dude.
Thanks, man. I really like rock music. I like Trivium's album.
Yeah, I like
I'm
it.
a bit of a rock music connoisseur. I don't know if I would call them rock. Though I'm probably more in the metal category. Yeah, but I did like. There's the album before that I wasn't the hugest fan of, but this one is it's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. See you around, man. All right. Next is
Yeah, it's
Actually having good
it's
cards.
a bowl
That
of
was good, man.
fruit. Long story short, I fell in hard times. I had to sell one of the Fs, so I'm down to just a bowl of fruit.
oh,
But
Probably
I
like you're on
am
the reality show.
utterly alone. I cannot
Bottom
I
of the barrel
can't
round
quite
one.
explain to you how alone I am. And you
Oh,
know
so
what?
you're alone,
Everyone
huh?
needs a sob story. Okay, came from hard times. I sold the F in my name for some money. I'm utterly alone. I got nothing going for me. I'm obsessive compulsive. Okay, so I just sit around here thinking about how alone I am because I need everything to be perfect, and that's difficult. And that would make me a horrible person to be around with some other contestants, which is drama. But I don't really know how to interact with people because I'm utterly alone, and I might need a few tips on how to
right.
behave myself. So if I could, I don't know if there's like a pamphlet or like a tutorial or something you got for me because I'm lost. I can't lie about any of this. Okay, I'm probably not the best person to have onto the show, but somebody's got to be voted out at the very beginning, right? And I feel like I would excel at that because no one would probably feel attached to me.
yeah.
And then I'll still be utterly.
Since you can't lie,
Uh-huh.
can you tell me about this? What does it say here? Your gambling addiction?
Edition?
So,
Addiction? Addiction?
so let me see. Shark has nice things. Dado rocks, but I have a gambling addiction.
Yeah, I got nothing to work
Let's
here.
go with being alone though.
When I told
so
you I
sad.
fell on hard
So sad.
times, how do you think I got there? A few too many gambles. So I said, you know what?
Oh,
Double down,
wait,
you get the
hold
F
up,
in my
that's the
name.
wrong card. I was looking at someone else's resume.
Oh,
What's this?
I
You
still have a gambling addiction.
You have a confession?
My confession is that
What's the
I've been
gambling?
unholy, Father, for I have sinned.
You must atone.
I must atone for this. Your punishment, I deem anything worthy. Forgive me, Father. Shame. And as punishment, I want to be humiliated live on reality TV.
Yeah, we could use someone like you too.
Thanks.
We keep getting
Okay.
what do they want us to do with Tip?
I
Game
can
makers,
say like tips.
makers of Funemployed. What do you want us to do with Tip?
I'm not
All
sure.
right.
There's only so many things you can
send
do.
in the guy with the gambling addiction.
I guess that's Arios.
Hi, name's Arthur. I want to be on the show because I'm about to die. I'm going to be buried deep under the ground soon. And I just want to feel the sweet touch of a lady. Last time, I'm going to be put in a box.
You said that.
Now if I'm gonna steal that box.
Buried under the ground.
All right,
Something
let's see
about
this pivot.
Buddhism. And I'm so old.
What the? You looked at your cards, didn't you?
I'm old, but I'm ready. I'm in a wheelchair, and
All right, we can
I
use your
just
brain.
wanna-
We can use it for the show. You can be our AI.
They can get audio clips of you, so it'll be forever immortalized after you die.
Yeah, we can use
Thank
someone
you.
like you too.
you only got about 3 hours to contact me back.
God. He looked at his cards.
Yep.
These cards suck.
Blue.
Oye, ¿qué pasó? Mi nombre es Azulita. That's my grandpa Arios. I brought him along for some reason, and the talent scouts thought, "Hey, ¿qué pasó? Azulita, you'd be a good match for this weird hooker reality TV show." And I said, "You know what? I would be."
Ay, mijito.
Can go in soundproof room. That's where I go to. I don't fucking know what the fuck. I am self-loathing. I am on Instagram all day. I love that shit. Sending it to my followers, worthless ass hoes, and all of them are fake. Call all of them sweetie and stuff. I have hash. Sasuke, that's why I'm here. Hash,
Why do you always have
anyone want
grass?
some?
Hash.
Anyone want some? Ash? Well, got a bunch of low-life ass skin. I have a lot of spirits. They call me spirits back in the, at Perfect 10. I love to strip. I'm a spirited woman. Smoke hash. I'm self-loathing. And I have a soundproof room where I bring all my men to, strip. My name's Spirit, by the way. ¿Qué pasó? What's good?
Wait, your name's Spirit now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, mi nombre es Spirit. That's what they call me. Stripper name, hooker name. You want some, big boy?
Yeah, you're the first
Yeah.
one to actually come in.
¿Quieres más, papi?
This
It's Blue and Dork.
edition.
Weird
And then
nuts.
I saw you coming up with this here whip of yours.
Yeah, well, it's very simple. The whip gives me 10 plus attack against unholy monsters. I use that whip as my main damage source. I am born to play DPS, and I would love to play DPS on your Overwatch League team as Spirit, the first official stripper to play on an Overwatch esports team.
Okay, that's.
I was gonna go D&D with
Overwatch
it, but
sucks.
my jokes.
Damn it!
jokes ruined.
That is my abuela. Rob?
Rob,
Yo,
Robert?
what's up, guys? My name's Brad, and I am a scented candle maker. Yeah, I make scented candles up here in Pittsburgh, and it's kind of a dope living because girls come over here all the time. Yeah, I parted the Red Sea one time before. Moses did that, and also Brad from Pittsburgh did it. What's up, bitches? Yeah, they probably envy me, but I heart my haters, bro. Haters are the people who envy me, bro, because if you envy me, bro, I'm going to be perfect for this show. What is the next one? And I got an addictive personality, so I heard somebody's got a gambling problem on this show, so I'm definitely going to get along with them, and it's going to be tight. I know there's an 80-year-old dude in here. I can get down like that.
So you get down and dirty with yourself as a gambling addiction?
Yeah, it's kind of something. No one kind of just does what
Oh,
Brad
shit.
does, so Brad just kind of does what Brad does. Thanks, bro.
I don't think Brad saw scented candles as his first.
Starting with scented candle is too good.
Hey, I'm Brad.
Scented candles.
Like scented candles.
Like this is supposed to be a reality TV show.
You did well with it.
Guys,
You did well.
Resumes do not work with this.
When have any of ours worked with anything?
Like the only thing that works is the guy with the lips.
Oh my God, York.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my
In
God.
what way? What? What up?
He got the list, man. We need that kind of character in the show.
God. Used
real
car
quick.
salesman.
Honorary, like gentleman's rule. If we get tip or if you get tip or hash, I personally think it's okay to swap it with whatever the top card in the deck is.
Used car
I'm just gonna put that
salesman.
out there.
I need a new car salesman. I sell.
I thought used. I'm here for the used car salesman, not new car salesman.
Oh,
Yeah,
Torque. What are you, Blue. You cheaters.
well, what's going on,
Rob, what are you guys doing?
Dado? What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, let me
Torque,
just
what are
okay,
you doing
this is-
right now?
I should probably actually get a piece of paper for me to keep doing that joke. All right, here we go.
Whoa.
You know, I have a speech problem. I tend to slur my words a lot, so just
What?
kind of drag on a little bit whenever I talk. Maybe not too helpful, but I think it makes me relatable to the used car demographic. Of course I do. You know, whenever I feel like I'm getting close on a sale, you know, I want to like try and
Right.
entice them a little bit more, maybe intimidate them into getting a car, break out the Italian accent, maybe pretend that I got some connections at the mafia. If they don't want to buy this car, something might happen.
I want to tell you something.
I don't
do
believe you
s-
though. You should show us the intimidating Italian accent.
Sir, listen. When I'm selling you a car, I'll break out the accent.
All right, I'll take that one.
Show all your skills.
Yeah.
That's really good because there's a lot of people from the mafia that come to my place because I sell not only used cars but stolen used cars. So it's kind of.
I mean, see, I got my buddy Greg. You know,
That's a mafia member?
I can get him to. You know, they
Hey,
got
get Greg.
Michelangelo and his buddy Greg. You know,
Michelangelo,
I don't choose the
Donatello.
listen, I don't choose the names of the people who are in the mafia. You know, I'm just saying I might know somebody
Right.
who can come down here and break your legs if you don't buy this car. That's all I'm saying. Flip this next card. I'm very open about the used car buying process. So I will very much guide people through how to make this the easiest experience that they can make it, mainly so their legs don't get broken. That's mainly the thing that I'm very open about is the fact that your legs might get broken if you don't buy this car.
Okay.
But at times, you know, I'm if I maybe feel like I'm close to the sale and they still shut me down, I can kind of lash out and get very, very emotionally unstable. I might accidentally bust up a car or maybe the person's legs. I have a very, very deep obsession with people's legs.
Oh wow. Huh.
That's
so
beautiful.
yeah, you're really obsessed with legs.
Yeah.
Can you explain if I could get
I mean,
this
have you
thing-
seen it?
Probably not.
Why? Just explain this, you know, genetically and
Just like this. Explain this. I don't know.
What do you want me to explain?
I don't know, but can you like
What is it?
explain,
What is genetically and on your car? Can you allow? You gotta give me some direction to go with this. You gotta give me something.
I don't know. What does it mean? What is it?
He just doesn't want this card. I don't know. Explain it.
Get it out of here.
I can You got to give me a direction to go in with the genetically. Is my leg genetically engineered?
Yeah, is that why you're like obsessed with legs or something?
or something.
Not necessarily. I just get personal enjoyment out of busting. I mean, I don't. But other people, but my mafia connections, I hear that they do.
God. All right. Can you send in the next interviewee?
Yeah.
All right, can we? How in the world did you let him get away with an Italian accent card and not make him speak Italian? Come on. Oh,
Come on,
Come on, bibbidi-bobbidi.
I'm that convincing as a used car salesman. I'm just gonna put that out there.
All right. Well, hey there. This is the interview for the used car salesman, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Hey,
good.
welcome.
Excuse me. Can I? Okay. Listen.
Hey, you could.
I got an evil laugh. It's a real evil laugh. But just like his Italian accent, I don't want you to hear it because it's kind of scary. So much, in fact, that I can intimidate people into buying a car. Because you know what they get when they buy a car? This is why I am the #1 seller this side of the Mississippi. Okay?
Hey, I heard
you
his evil laugh.
You get a
and it
used
made
car?
me stuck with this face forever.
that's the face that's stuck with. Listen, buy a used car, get a free set of nunchucks. Who doesn't want that? $1 million smile. Look at me.
Wow.
You just see them pearly whites. They're like, that is a man you can trust. Now, of course, they don't hear the evil laugh until the deal's closed. But I mean, they got nunchucks and they got these pearly whites. Now, I must warn you, I did get an online degree through Phoenix Diversity University at El Diablo. It was through El Diablo. I'm going to be honest. He taught me everything I know. But I can tell you that this new home truck has V17 and a German engineered dual carbon intake. And the reason that's so useful is it helps store the nunchuck power. And with that, buy my car.
Okay.
Please.
Security.
I thought you said you weren't going to do your laugh.
That wasn't that was a tease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You gotta
No,
rope
that
him
was
in.
it. That was totally it. Look at me.
Do you really want to work for us, or do you just want us for the money? Because I'm looking at your resume, and it says you owe like a buttload of just student loans monies, man.
No,
do you really want to work here? Or is
More
it
like negative $1 million.
I told you I have this online degree, but it's completely fake. I just printed it off this morning, so I don't know where you got the student loans. I feel like you're trying to immediately dismiss me, and I don't really appreciate that. In fact, I feel like I'm not getting equal opportunity as everyone else getting interviewed right now. So expect a lawsuit coming your way unless I get the job.
Fair enough. Next, Arios. Hey, welcome. Hello.
Oh boy.
That's a crazy British accent.
That's actually. I don't know what to say about that.
He never uses his cards. It's just, I'm going to do whatever I want, and then the cards are just
Whatever
going
he
to
What are
wants
you
to do,
talking
the
about? He
card
just used the
says.
British accent.
Yeah, that sounded like a northern British.
Yeah, it's
accent.
actually the ancient British
It's very
language.
posh.
God.
It's very posh.
It
Very
was actually.
I figured you guys wouldn't get it. It's a very posh accent. You know, but it was-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Highlander language. It's from
Yeah,
deep Scotland. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I think he's actually summoning a
It just
a
sounds
dark
like he sounds like a
magician.
little punk.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
sounds like a
gonna
little punk
throw
saying,
this
"Let's
here.
get it."
It says in your resume, but I don't know.
Listen.
Conservative.
What does it mean?
Yeah. What does it mean?
Yeah, what does this card mean? Tell me.
Yeah.
What is a conservative?
Can you
Jeopardy.
say
It
Ah.
sounds like a sket it.
Okay. Yeah.
He sounds upset.
Little punk.
get it?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sweet.
You know what? Add a
Now I
little
know what
track
conservative
behind that.
means.
I think we got
Gucci
some
gang.
fuego. Gucci.
All right.
Also, add flaming sword to the other two words that I said earlier. You're getting that like every round.
It doesn't matter what
yeah,
Arios gets.
Next,
gang,
Senor
Gucci gang, Gucci
Weslow,
gang, Gucci
welcome.
Very true.
Hola.
Hey, how's it going? So
¿Qué
why do you want
pasó,
this
Cuco?
job? You know, what do you bring to the table, sir?
Tango Los Dogos Hatos. Yo soy muy sexy y enjoy sexo con tu y tu mamá, puto.
Oh.
Tengo los jacto forearmso para tu mamá.
Oh.
En tu mamás
Aw.
caro. Pinche. Y yo soy guapo.
Oh.
Anything
Okay.
for Salinas.
Okay, so let me just double check. You want to be a used car
Selena.
salesman?
Oh, such good cards for
So,
such not this.
Senor Blue Westlow.
Si,
I
papa.
think I've seen you somewhere.
En tu mamás room.
Yeah, exactly. Was it aired in a telenovela?
Sí, la fea más bella con tu mamá.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Y tu
yeah.
mamá es la fea.
Yes.
Pero soy
His mom's not
muy
ugly.
guapo.
Yeah. My mom's a nice woman. Next.
Next.
I'm here
Robert,
for the
hey.
I'm here for the
know
car
Bella.
dealership guy.
Hey, yep, this is the place. Welcome.
Well, it's tough to kind of sell out there because it's moist and all the cars have a bunch of condensation on them, so it's gonna really
Right.
like hurt your eyes. So here, you should probably get the water off your eyes. So you have some condensation around your glasses.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt, I got your back. Anyways, don't mind those tentacles in the bumper. It's just kind of an issue that was with the last guys, Davy Jones. It's a long story, but it's on the Carfax. So I showed you the Carfax. The magic wand that stuck in the spokes of the wheel are not movable. It just kind of happened in an unfortunate fairy tale accident. And then this one over here, this car was born on the streets, so it's gonna warm up to you eventually, but it's gonna take a little bit. You guys are gonna have to break down some walls, work together, find some common grounds, because it was born in the streets.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't believe all that because first of all, moist tentacles, magic wand, and born on the streets, like S&M, sir. Might I say more? Like,
Sir, we don't sell a car that offers any kind of those. No cars are gonna have any kind of fuzzy handcuffs in them, or moist tentacles,
right.
or a magic wand of any kind of sorts to do anything inappropriate with them. Should I say?
Now, I would say I'm into that, but I don't think my
Okay, sir, I just sell the cars. If you're not interested, then just quit wasting my time, man.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna come play Funemployed when I want to figure out my next D&D character. It's like a D&D character in the making.
Next, step right in. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
What do you bring to the table, sir?
Well, the reason why I want to be a used car salesman is because I, what?
Wow, he's fun employed.
Hi.
Oh. What?
Why are
What's
you
your
flipping my cards? Technical difficulties.
Yeah, just give him a new car. No, not that one.
one for you, my good man.
There you go. All right.
I own balls. I have particularly bulging balls that owns a private jet.
Sí, tienes los huevos.
Yay! And I offer candy.
Hold on, Dork. Let me give you your perfect hint. Look away for like 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now just pretend you got brand new cards, okay?
What? What'd you do?
Okay, nothing. Just new interview. Go.
Tentacle. I could just grab the customers up and show them my new car.
There you go.
I respectfully
keep it
ask them
together.
if they want to look at these used cars.
Good, reformed. Keep it together. You're getting
Nothing
through.
to do any fondleness.
Okay, you're losing it.
Balls.
Hold it here. This is a tough one.
We got bouncing balls for the children
Nice.
to play
Okay.
inside while the parents
Halfway-
are
we're
looking
halfway
for
there.
You're doing
used
great.
cars.
Halfway there.
That way the kids will have fun while
Oh,
their
we got a
parents look for
buzzword
some
coming up
boring
here.
shit.
Buzzword.
Uh,
Oh.
Uh,
No.
hmm.
Hold
Is there,
up,
like,
hold up,
two
hold up,
stuck
hold up.
on
Wait,
that?
no.
You still have candy.
Never the children.
Children.
What is
I'm
wrong
starting to
with
get
this
some
card?
pedo vibes.
Yes, dude.
Can we get this
So-
card out then? I don't like this at all.
Okay, here we
I'll-
go.
No,
There's a new one.
Take that one out. No, take that one out. I got one for him. I got one for him.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay. All right. Next,
Come on, dork.
Come on. Think.
control
Dorkshadow.exe has stopped working.
a veto.
Okay, just pass. You can pass that one if you don't know what it means.
Let's
I don't
just go to the
want it.
next
I
one,
don't-
buddy. There.
All right,
can't-
hang on. Okay, give me this. Here we go.
All
Here
right.
we go. Here's one. Use that one, and then no, not this one. This one right here. Go.
Red light. I know when to stop.
This is good, dork. Yes. Not the red light district or anything like that. Good.
Yeah. I can control my urges,
Good. Yes, you can.
Good.
and I have more room to grow. I am not.
See, dork, this wasn't a
Savage.
Funemployed video at all. This was a video to get you
Yeah,
through.
Intervene.
I am not a
Now.
sexually ravaged tentacle monster. I am my own man.
Are you?
Oh, he has a spin card here.
Intervention.
Whew,
Hey.
You've
Wait a
gotten to this point, dork.
Wait, Dork. When you went into the interview, you dropped your V card. It's actually your licensed vehicle seller card.
Oh yes,
Oh,
my card. Thank
your
you.
Visa.
I found my V card, my vehicle card. That way I'm licensed to sell cars
love it,
and
yes.
drive them.
Yes.
Reform.
Well,
Reform.
sir, I think I'm a little too lazy, to be honest, to call into other guys and tell them that they either got approved or rejected. So I mean, you're the last guy, so I'm just gonna give it to you. Here you go.
You all did this.
Monster.
Oh, politician, monk.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
no.
Oh god,
This is
I
gonna
gotta go.
get deep. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Just
Oh my god. Even in
Sorry.
my fucking even in the hands.
Wait,
I get
can we
tip.
just check our card? Can we pay for
No.
that?
Well, at least nobody gets tip. There you
All right.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I'm looking for a politician. I'm looking for an honest man to serve their state and or preferably both state and country. Perhaps maybe even the world one day. Fruit, what do you got?
Well, I feel like you're a little last asking for honorable people to be politicians. If that's the case, I should probably just leave. Because I am a fire breather, man, okay? Not just because I had a lot of Taco Bell, but because I spit fire. Up against, in debates, you put me on that podium, I'm going to destroy the opposition. It's not even going to be a fair fight. I'm going to get them hooked right in like all politicians do. I'll promise some things that I won't fulfill, just like any good politician, because that's all I really need to get people in. I got this big old sob story like, I grew up, it was so hard, middle-class white family, I was kind of sort of privileged, it's so hard, please vote for me into office. You know, the whole bit. And lastly,
Topical.
scented candles, because everybody loves a family, man. We'll get some B-roll, me chilling with my family. We're chilling in my house, my big, giant, massive house. By the way, I need you to vote for me because it's so hard. But scented candles everywhere. They love that stuff.
Okay. You know that all sounds
Bowl Fruit 2020.
Somewhat within the realm of being a politician.
I feel like it's everything.
I see you tried to hide this on the on your third page.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But it says that you're quite unstable.
Extremely.
I need someone who is secure and well stable. Can you elaborate on that?
I mean, I'm unstable in the good way. Pay me a little extra money to do this. Pay me a little extra money to do that. Okay. You know what? Allegiances, they're so wishy-washy. So yeah, I'm unstable, but I'd like to think I'm unstable for all the wrong reasons.
I'm not sure where you were going with that, but that's okay. Send to the next.
Okay, yeah, sure. Arius, you're up, buddy.
Hello. Hey,
Hello.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she
Okay.
hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
He Googled
Are you talking to me?
12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some long-forgotten words or ancient melody. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you."
Wait, what?
No.
No.
I'll hang on to this. Thank you.
Just reject.
All
All right,
right,
sir, I
Blue,
need you to get out of my office.
Arios 2020, please don't do this.
He's got my
What did you
vote.
even propose?
Just get out of my office and send in the next person, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hello, sir. What can you do for me?
Really hope Arios went well.
I thought I killed it.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll see you later, Arios. Okay. Wow. I drive a lot.
What do you drive?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge.
That was a layup.
I wear cape.
What? Why?
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna drive, I have to drive with a cape because I'm not capable of driving without a cape because it's my blankie.
He's not cape a
Seems
bull.
extraneous, but all right.
It's very important. I'm a cannibal. I'm gonna eat my opponents alive.
Oh God.
Not on the
All right,
mic.
I get the euphemism.
I'm gonna murder them literally and eat their spirits.
Okay, now you're taking it too far.
No, I'm not at all. That's how I survive. That's how I function. With my cape and my Dodge Charger. And my cannibalism. I have a katana. That's how I slice people up with my cape and my
Sir.
cannibalism.
Sir, do you know
And my
what
Dodge
job
Charger.
you're applying for? Please stop taking my stamp.
I'm applying to be a politician, sir.
Okay.
With my cape and my cannibalism.
His Dodge.
So
Dodge
and my
Charger.
Dodge Charger.
if I say fairy dust, does that mean anything to you?
It's very simple. When I put the white powder on the table, I use it. I ingest the fairy dust to become a stronger individual. It gives me the power and strength I need to live.
In some sects, it's
With-
called white lightning for those.
With my cape and my Dodge Charger.
Okay. I'll have my people call.
I mean, I'm usually
someone representing you.
I'm pretty good at destroying other people on the podium, but he's got a solid foundation.
I will eat you.
Bring in the next, please.
Hi, how you doing? Rob, nice to meet you.
Rob,
so,
pleasure. What can you do for me?
well, I don't. Can you like really apply to be a politician? Like, how does that? Don't you have to like get votes and stuff like that? Like, how does-
Well, there's a certain process that certain candidates have to go through before they can get put on the ballot to make sure that
Okay.
they are qualified to at least be on the
Right,
ballot.
well,
and then
there's
goes
4
out to a
reasons
vote.
exactly why I'm qualified.
Okay.
Well, I'm utterly alone, so there's like no dirt on me. You can't find anything on this guy, bro. Okay.
that is good.
Nothing you can find me on. I don't go outside, except I do sometimes wow a little bit. I got a mount
What
from
is-
the Karazhan raids
what is-
recently.
What is WoW?
I just
Wow,
want
it's
all
world,
politicians.
it's a Hearthstone MMO. It's based off the game Hearthstone, and so what you do is like you just kind of go around and kind of kill things that are like cards in a card game. It's pretty cool.
all
anyways,
politicians do have their browser history looked through, so you might be utterly
shame
alone.
is something that has never graced my life. Sorry, is there some? I hear something.
Yeah, you got a little brown on your nose, Rob.
Can I?
Hang on a second.
Thank you. Very rude of somebody.
Yeah, shut up,
Thank you.
Blue.
Jennifer, close the door.
Thank you.
What a nice lady Jennifer is.
Yeah. So as I was saying, there's no shame in my game. Absolutely none.
Okay.
So you see this shot-off shotgun? Banned. All of it gone. It's gone.
I was gonna ask if you were part of the NRA since
Absolutely not,
topical.
my friend. Absolutely not. Boo. All right, and then
Okay.
tickle. So it's a very important thing to kind of tickle and find the kind of fun in life. So here, let me come here, sir. Can I give you a little?
that will not be necessary.
Okay, sorry. I just thought I would ask. If I say it's gonna be one of my qualities, I thought I'd give you.
Yes, Rob.
Yes, you spoke about a lot of your qualities, but I'd like to hear a little bit more about your field experience what makes you qualified to run your.
Well, like I said, I think my tickle fights that I get in with the people that I meet around my campaign trail could really speak for me. Here's one now. Blue, can you come in here for a second?
Yeah, what up, dog?
How did you feel after I gave you a tickle fight?
Well,
See, exactly. That is the
really
kind of
good
mundane kind of answer we're looking
I got
for.
to
We
wear
want
my cape
everybody brain dead so we can take over. If
Drive
they
my
don't
Dodge
care and are
Charger.
lethargic because of my tickle fights, we can rule the world.
I'm a cannibal.
I don't understand how that's gonna.
If that
balance
guy
your
is your
Tickle
different
reference,
fights are
but
huge, all right? They're
If
going to be huge.
that guy's your reference, I'm worried.
send in the next, please.
Tickle fights are huge. They're going to be huge.
Okay, sir.
We're gonna tickle fight.
Tickle
until
fights
we can't stop
2020.
Tickle fighting, all right? We're gonna
with
tickle fight all
That
the
is
time.
that's a
until
platform
we're
I
all
can
sick
get
of tickle
behind.
fighting.
That's a platform I can get behind.
Sir, what can you do for me?
Robbie killed
Tickle
it.
fights.
Sir.
All right.
Sorry.
It was pretty rowdy out there. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, it was. What can you do for me?
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. Oh,
Oh,
I
Is there a problem?
I'm rock hard.
God. I thought you were
that guy-
reformed.
I beg your pardon.
That guy, I don't know what he did. He touched me and all. Something to do about tickling. I don't understand.
Do I need to call security?
No,
All right, I can no
The
longer get
reason
behind
why-
Rob's platform.
you don't need to call security because I.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You got this.
He's
you-
promoting safe sex. It's one of his
Yes,
campaign
yes.
platforms.
Safe
It's
sex.
very important to him.
Very
Yes,
important.
it's very important. The Earth is overpopulated, people.
It's very important that the tentacles wear.
They want children when they can't afford shit. We need a message toward the young people.
Okay.
And, phone.
Okay.
What about it?
It's still hard.
Sir, I don't need to know all these things. Just move on with the rest of your resume.
Phone. I got.
What?
God.
Top of the line.
Sir, again, I need you to move on with the rest of your resume. Is there anything else?
Tight quarters.
I'm not very interested in your nether regions. Sir, I'm not gonna lie. You seem very indecisive about this.
Tight quarters with your assistant.
There you go, Dork reformed.
What? How is that reformed?
Sir,
I don't know what that man did to me. I don't think I'm reformed anymore.
Please send in the final
Oh my god.
applicant. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He's got my vote.
well, oh God, I was falling asleep back there.
Jennifer, is this the last one? Is this the last one?
I think I was, I was
Okay.
Forgive me, I'm a little tired.
What can you do for me?
Well, I mean, I could do a lot of things like
No. You get this.
Fuck is up with this game and
Take it from the
chainsaw?
top. I can do a lot of things like do a cavity search on my opponents or whatever. See if
That
they
seems rather intrusive.
see if they have, if they're hiding any lines.
Let me check for cavities.
Oh,
Sir, do I have
so
your
you
vote?
mean more of a not so much a literal cavity search, but more of
tight quarters over there.
investigation.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And next, I have.
Oh, really?
I have cougars.
Like
not
like animals.
No,
Not.
no,
What is that?
no.
What
I got cougars. I got the older, the older
Demographic.
lady voting. Yeah, the older demographic.
There you go. I got you.
voting.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. Yeah, so I got their vote.
How do you have their vote? Hang on. How do you have their vote?
I've done literal cavity searches.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Let's just move on.
Sorry, I don't know what to do.
I
whenever
only know
someone
D6.
disagrees with me, I kind of have a little temper, and I'm like, I've knocked out my opponents because of like how wrong their ways are.
Like victory, like you've won a district or a position.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear I am born here. Wait, no,
You
that
can-
doesn't
Okay.
work.
So then why do you have a green,
Wait, I have a
green
green
card?
Lies. Oh. Who put that card there?
Yeah, I don't think I'm fit for this job.
Shark.
Amigos, they found me out. Let's
Sure,
go.
You know what?
You could-
Honesty is something that I do look for in a politician. So I will.
You could
consider
say
that.
you advocate for green cards, or there's a better way to go about the system, or
I noticed you come in here and you didn't really seem to walk like some of the other gentlemen. Can you, sir, please put that down, sir.
God.
You seemed a little effeminate. I'm not, that is fine. Live your life, but I just wanted to know, is that going to impact your ability to perform?
It will.
Okay. Like I said, you're an honest man. I appreciate that. You can step out.
I think Shark.
This is a pretty sure decision to make, as only one person even came remotely close to the job of an honest politician. Nope.
Tickle fights, I'm telling you, they're gonna be huge.
And it
Yeah!
Tickle fight.
Let's go. I was
Oh,
as
you hate
honest as it gets.